Thank you guys so much for coming to celebrate Kelsey and Connor. A couple things real quick. One, we did this a year ago, and so my speech is going to sound very similar. I just crossed out Nick's name and put Connor. So the wedding got over a year ago, and 4 days later, I might be missing by a day, but I think I'm right. So I just got done paying for a wedding. Connor goes, "Hey, can we go out for a beer?" Up to that point, we had had 0 beers together, and I knew what was getting ready to happen.
You've done way worse and way earlier. All right, everybody. Way worse, way earlier.
Over the years, I've learned a few things about Connor. For one, he's as loyal as they come. The kind of guy who'll have your back no matter what. He's the friend who will pick you up on the side of the highway at 3 a.m. when your Uber bails on you after a night out in Broderpool. If you asked around this weekend, how did you meet Connor? You hear a lot of stories. You also notice he's gathered a ton of friends along the way. And somehow, we've all stuck around. Now that's not because we're all great. Well, I am. But it's because Connor is a friend for life. Whether you met him in high school, college, or anywhere in between, he's your friend and he will always be there. Kelsey, that's exactly the partner you've gained today. A friend and a partner who will be by your side through anything.
Hi everyone, thank you all for being here to celebrate Kelsey and Connor. My name's Caroline and I'm the product of my parents trying and trying until they got a perfect baby. Okay, I'm just kidding. We all know if that were true, they would have stopped at Kels. 3, 2, 1. You're so beautiful, you. A couple weeks ago, my parents and I were sitting on the couch talking, and my dad asked me a question. He said, "Who are the people who are there for you in the darkest moments?" And after my parents, the first person I thought of was Kels. She's my role model, one of my best friends, mentor, and my cruise director. Connor, you are an amazing, godly man who I have no doubt will be an amazing husband and father. I cannot wait to see you guys start your forever together and become parents. It has been a joy to watch your beautiful relationship grow, and I'm so excited to see you experience this next chapter together. I love you both endlessly. So, cheers to Kelsey and Connor and their new forever together.
Finally my turn to do it. I've loved doing it for my friends.
Kelsey, my precious firstborn daughter, today. I almost made it. I'll make it.
Dear your mama.
when the door opened and I was let in with my eyes closed, when I opened my eyes and saw you in your wedding gown. As a dad, you try to picture what your daughter looks like in her wedding gown, because I didn't know what it looked like. And there she was. And in a moment, your entire childhood flashed before my eyes. And I just was flooded with memories, and just how thankful I am that you two found each other, and that I know with 100% certainty that your marriage is going to be beautiful. Mom and I are ready for grandkids, so I know that's probably a little too early to start thinking about that. I'm just throwing that out there. And so if you guys would raise your glass to the bride and the groom, Kelsey and Connor, hail. It sounds so perfect. We love you, and we just can't wait to see what life holds for you.
When you're ready.
I knew it. I knew it was gonna be stress. Oh my gosh, this dress is insane. He is literally gonna pee himself. I'm so excited for him to see.
Excited?
Oh my gosh, yeah, he's anxious.
Kelsey, who would have guessed that 1,133 days ago, I would be standing here with the girl whose high school reunion that I crashed? It's been 985 days since I first told you that I loved you. It's been 356 days since you were with me at my baptism. Through all my doubts and the many, many conversations we had about faith, there you were with answers, lovingly leading me back to a calling which I had long left behind. Finally, it's been 308 days since I looked into those big green eyes and, while down on one knee, asked if you'd want to spend the rest of your days with me. And there you were, so excited to say yes that you started to run towards family before I could place that ring on your finger. Now here we are today with 1,000,000 days ahead of us.
Connor, in my single years, I was often told I had too high of standards or was being too picky. I felt so confident in who I was and the type of person that I wanted to spend my life with that I was willing to be the fun Aunt Kels forever rather than settle. Our meeting was too perfectly timed, and so many things had to have gone right for us to meet that I knew it had to be by design. In talking to my dad about us, I'll never forget him asking me if I thought you had good bones. My eyes filled with tears, and I said, "He has great bones." You lead me with your quiet confidence when my world feels out of control. You have made me a better person in mind, body, and spirit. You are my greatest gift, my best friend, and the love of my life.
I promise to always love you with all my heart. I will never stop trying to outserve you, and I will always reassure you that you are, in fact, the most beautiful woman in the world. I promise to pick you up when you're down, always kiss you goodnight, and never leave a disagreement unresolved. I promise to keep God at the center of our marriage and raise our children as a team. I will always make sure you're drinking enough or any water, and I will always reheat your coffee when you take an hour to drink it. I can't wait to love you for the rest of our lives.
I vow to start and finish each day by telling you how much I love you and how grateful I am for you. I vow to pursue my relationship with God, choosing to strengthen our covenant every day. I vow to give my heart to you and only to you every day, to stand by your side until we're face to face with Jesus. I vow to give everything I have to being the wife and partner that God has called me to be. I have never felt such confidence, peace, and assurance that God's timing was perfect. I knew from the start that you had great bones, but I had no idea the heart that I would get to hold forever. I am honored and humbled to be your wife. You are worth the wait. I adore you, I cherish you, and I love you.
Well done.
Good job. almost made it.
Joe, I am so excited to be the one asking you this question. Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
Her mother and I do.
May I have the rings? Connor, would you take the ring and place it on Kelsey's finger and repeat after me? Kelsey, with this ring,
Kelsey, with this ring,
I seal my promise
I seal my promise
to be your faithful and loving husband,
to be your faithful and loving husband,
pledging to you only
pledging to you only
all that I have
all that I have
and all that I am,
and all that I am,
as God is my witness.
as God is my witness.
Kelsey, would you take the ring and place it on Connor's finger and repeat after me? Connor, with this ring,
Connor, with this ring,
I seal my promise
I seal my promise
to be your faithful and loving wife,
to be your faithful and loving wife,
pledging to you only
pledging to you only
all that I have,
all that I have,
all that I am,
and all that I am.
as God is my witness.
God is my witness.
Let me keep going. Are you ready? Okay. All right. Just making sure. All right. By virtue of the authority vested in me as a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ, and in accordance with the laws of God in the state of Indiana, and as your friend and as your pastor, I now pronounce you husband and wife, and what God has brought together, let no one separate. Connor, you may kiss your bride.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to introduce to you all for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Connor Hale.
Hello, friends and family. It is an absolute honor to stand here as a best man of Connor's. I'm Johnny, and I first met Connor the summer before our freshman year of high school at cross country camp. All of those years forged a friendship full of stories, laughter, and shared adventures. And while Connor bulked up in college and became the strong man that he is today, I stayed lean and handsome. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Kelsey, you look absolutely stunning today. I know I speak for everyone here when I say that what truly makes you remarkable is your warmth of heart and your sincerity of spirit. And Kelsey, you couldn't ask for a better partner in Connor. He's just, thoughtful, dependable, goofy as can be, and is always thinking of others before himself. When John says that God is love in 1 John chapter 4, here he says that God is agape. Agape is this ineffable, unconditional, and complete and total love that is dependent on the character of the lover and not the performance of the beloved. That is the kind of love that Connor and Kelsey have for each other. And that's unquestionably the type of love that's needed to make a marriage work. And more than that, that is the kind of love that is going to make your marriage thrive. Let's raise our glasses to this memory and all of the next memories to come. Connor and Kelsey, may your love continue to grow, may your laughter be endless, and may every new memory be as beautiful as the next. To Connor and Kelsey.
Love at first sight is rare. So few people have the experience of locking eyes with their soulmate for the first time and instantly knowing that this stranger will change their life forever. Well, on August 10th, 1995, I was born, and Kelsey met her soulmate. In our early years, our differences caused us to butt heads a bit. Our mom used to tell us that sisters are supposed to be best friends. It took some time, but eventually we learned that our differences are what balances each other out, and together we are unstoppable. She is the yin to my yang, the David to my Alexis, the Glenda to my Alphaba, and the Zach to my Wheezy. Dragon chills. I can stand here today and confidently say that, Mom, you were right. My sister is my best friend. I had the privilege of having a front row seat to Kelsey's dating life. She was known in her inner circle as being incredibly picky and would know within minutes that there would not be a second date. She was patient and she waited for you, Connor. And you were worth the wait. Our God is so good for bringing the two of you together. Connor, I know that you will be an amazing husband because of all of the ways that you love and serve Kelsey already. And Kels, I know that you will be an amazing wife because you were my wife first, and I know from experience. If anyone is going to marry my soulmate, I'm glad that it's you, Connor. I hope you have as much fun growing old with her as I did growing up with her. So if everyone can raise a glass to the newest Mr. and Mrs. Hale, I wish you a lifetime of loving and serving Jesus and each other every day. I love you. Cheers to the Hales.
One more big round of applause. Caroline, Courtney out there.
first, my love. That's so cool.
Oh my God! I don't know where my phone is.